Jordan Schilling taps one over. Weatherington rises up and slams it down. Zoe Weatherington.
Returnees, but all the new faces. There's a lot of chemistry for it being still early here in the 2022 season. And a stuff along the line. Holland raising up alongside Weatherington to get the Penn State rejection. Rose McDermott. Penn State in system. Weatherington, another blast, buries it. Point Penn State, 18-18.
Yep, they go for consecutive points right there. Now let's see if they can get out and build some sort of lead that they can command from there.
Stark digs that one up. Over to Weatherington at the near pin, dug up well by the Mountaineers, but sends a free ball over for Penn State. Weatherington will not be denied twice. And Penn State made this a 1-point set.
Make your outside, think about passing first. And this time Rubin. Weatherington behind. Bob bang. In is good. There's a reason I said that. Free ball. Comes down to Stanford's block. Or not. Zoe Weatherington puts the seal on set number 2.
This team is going to be in a good spot, but they have to keep spreading it out. They can't rely on her too much.
Statue of Liberty set a little too low. And another big block. Rich gave Richards. There's that freshman Grimes stepping in. I love the authority that she has. Rubin, they keep testing the block. It's secure.
Perfect no blocker look.
Baird's pass. One blocker, but it's those mitts of Weatherington.
That was the biggest block on the night. Those oven mitts getting it done.
That was behind the antenna too, tough angle. Pukas way off the net. Nunaviller has that picked up. And Stark into it. And that's dug over toward the table. Pukas over. And Oregon keeps it up. And Nunaviller has that popped up. Pukas, ton of good defense on this point. Murphy with the D there. Nunaviller turned away. Trammell out of the middle.
And that is really what you have to do. Any league that you play in, it's the distance above the net that you hit that's really a factor.
Oh, that is vaulted in.
Coastal Carolina up to 2 service errors so far.
Grimes sends that one over. Perugini digs it out. Petrenko sets it up for Perez Rosas. Just knocked over softly. Bilanovic then will pass it far side. Weatherington hammers that one straight down into the middle of that zone for the Chanticleers. They're down 2-1 here in this first set. That one dug out by Grimes. Elisaya sets it up to Weatherington. Big time swing and in for a kill.
A lot of power, and again, this Penn State team has been placing the ball in the right spot.
That's how great of a contact that Merzik made on that volleyball.
Set point for Michigan once again. Pushed over by Penn State. Merzik blocked at the net. Kept alive by the Wolverines. Chance for Penn State as Holland gets a piece of one. Back through, blocked.
Down the line to Williams. Trammell in the middle. Weatherington cross court, and the ball is booted into the seats. Point Penn State. Izzy Ashburn already with a couple of service aces tonight. Weatherington with the heavy ball.
Alongside Weatherington and Trammell, and Grimes is back to serve. Setter dumped by Bishop, read by Vilanovic. Weatherington cross court.
The transfer from Illinois State doing her job at Rec Hall.
Here's Weatherington. She finds the line. Is set to go. Penn State with a 10-5 lead here through set 2. It's another block. And who else would it be other than Allie Holland?
Ohio State is hitting .579 in the first set. Really, every hitter's got it going right now for the Buckeyes, and the setter, Mac Pedraza, a big part of that. The kill on that point belongs to Penn State's Zoe Weatherington.
He's doing in rotation one, keeping Zoe on that left pin, and boy,
6 ties here in the fourth set. Pedraza sets all the way over to Gonzalez, and Weatherington with the block for Penn State.
Penn State side of the net. Take a look at this block right in. Not able for Penn State's right back player to control that ball.
Straight up overpass. Oh, wow. How about Knuckles?
See how Penn State responds. Floated over, Urquhart, Ortega, Jones, all high off the block. Dug up that time. Hawks block it, covered though. Right outside, good tip there. Jones bats it back over. Penn State chases it down. Tipped, oh, great tip there. That was Weatherington as she went up and took the right hand and just slung it back over. 7-5. Kill by Weatherington. Tessier floats it over. Good pass there. Right side swing coming. Goes through the block and scores. Weatherington again. She'll go out. Grimes will come in to serve. Kirshen knocks it at Urquhart. Ortega outside of Vanderwide. She's blocked. Ball catches the line. 21-12.
Well, she's their top server as far as aces too. So blocking, serving, and setting. And a huge rip for Zoe Weatherington. Gets Penn State back on the board.
You know, great serve over there by Maryland, but Bilanovic was able to pass it.
Lexi Finnerty with the service. Back to Weatherington with a big boom. Olasai with the back. Oh, thunder down the line for Weatherington.
It does not work. Well, guess what, folks? It does work.
And she will open things up today for the Scarlet Knights with a right-handed attack into the back row, and we're underway here at Rec Hall. Early action right down the line comes Weatherington. Serves from her, the freshman from Illinois. Sends it over with the right hand. All the way across through the block comes Humphrey. Weatherington pokes it into the back corner.
Brown up the middle to Collins. And Weatherington absolutely crushes it.
Different from what she's been doing. She's been getting those sets pushed all the way to the pin.
Just whips it anytime she gets the chance. Brown to Terry and turned back by Penn State in on the play. Brown looks to Terry and that's sent back. How about that block by Penn State?
The starting lineup consistently since Taylor Trammell went down in that game against Maryland last Friday.
6-3 beginning. Weatherington, great read at the net and finds open space. There's Weatherington, beautiful set from Elisaya, and Penn State has some rhythm here at the outset. Extra, taking on a team from your Buckeye State roots. And right now Holland is taking it at Ohio State, although Buckeyes up one here as we roll along in set number 2. Penn State took the first 25-19, and again, 1 ace, 10 errors in the Buckeyes, 6 aces, 7 errors. It's a difference of 8 points there, disparity in the ones earned and the ones wasted for each team.
2 kills on 8 attempts for the freshman in the starting lineup for the number 15 team in the country. There is Ivy. She is rejected. Allie Holland with the force.
Movement, she checks out the ball, she sees the hitter's arm, and she presses.
All-out effort by Bilanovic. I thought there was a chance that they would be able to keep it in play and get it over the net.
I like the camera right there, too. It was perfect.
hats off to our crew. No flinching when that happened too. Doing the job. Villanova looking for Weatherington, who unloads.
It's almost like you need to slow down a little bit and give her a little bit of love on that set so she can get a full swing on it.
That was something Coach Hughes talked about, was Dowler having to explore more in this match without their usual go-to attackers and Raynell Jones and Layla Ricks, who receive a lot of sets their way. Grimes makes that difficult. Dowler to Ivy, and the stuff by Clark.
Moving the Scarlet Knights into playing inside of Jersey Mike's arena here was one of the big boxes she wanted to check, and she did it almost immediately. Oh my goodness, what a hit that time. Zoe Weatherington. It's just right at the apex of her jump. DeLoe able to save it. Malone's got to bump it. In the middle, Vernon that time met Holland. Now they go to Weatherington, and she crushes another. Zoe Weatherington bringing out the highlight reel kills here in the first frame. We talked about some of the transfers. Salesa Elisaya. Zoe Weatherington, of course. There's another huge point for Penn State. Here's another look at that block. That's roofed.
Indiana has not won more than one game. That was back in 2010, and they've never gone to 5 sets. A big goal for the Hoosiers tonight as things get going. Again, Morgan Geddes with the kill, with the shot over the net. There's a nice recovery from Hayworth in the back row. Geddes with the attempt once again denied by the Nittany Lions. Weatherington and Holland getting up there.
A short again for Hornung. And into the cross court, Skimmerhorn gets there. Eva Hudson with 3 kills already. Elisaya takes the first ball. And Weatherington with a big swing. Here's Emily Brown. And Weatherington.
Penn State not getting ace, but the passes have been marginal at best.
And Minnesota has been in system nearly every play, including that one. Schaffmaster touches first ball. Heavy on, that's Weatherington.
It's so important for the block to line up right on the shoulder of the attacker, and that time.
That's a great point. If she didn't feel that shadow over her shoulder, she would have done it herself. Another in system. Weatherington.
That 2-ball in the middle. The pass allows Elisaya to set whoever she wants. Nobody.
Katie Clark has gone off in the last 3 weeks or so since October 21st. Hitting .426 since that point in the season. Weatherington, that's a straight rejection.
Blocking you, Landfair going right into her arms. Take a look at how the predictable.
Vilanovic. Outside again to Weatherington, trying to use Zoe's hands.
Let's take a look at the set here. And big hands reaching over. And at 6'9", she's going to win that battle at the net.
Tight serve. Middle, Smrek defending the net well. Zoe Weatherington able to slip it through before the block is closed.
Close the block, reach to the inside. You're going to see great eye sequencing. She takes her eye.
Final 2 matches of the regular season for both of these squads. Nittany Lions already punching their ticket to the postseason, having been ranked number 11. That one stays in. Quick nod by Coach Davis. He know that one kissed the line. For Coach Davis this evening. We'll expound on that after this point. Blocked back, that stays in. Miller can't get there.
Weatherington from the pin and into the cross court.
They get it back up to 3, and now Bilanovic will see if she can help start getting it back up even further.
Weatherington, a solo block on her end. Shuts the door. Who serves this one across? Cross court serve. Dug up here successfully by Colgate. Bayless is denied. Here's Bilanovic's serve. Here's Bayless again. Gets denied again, though, by the Nittany Lions front line. Weatherington and Holland up there again. Ball stays in play. Right side, Weatherington going for the kill and getting it. First kill of the match.
Definitely see the replay there, just off the Laredo Martinez of the Colgate. They all go over.
The Raiders are having issues with her right now, understandably so. Milan Bayless getting denied. Weatherington and Trammell up there on the front line for the Nittany Lions.
Yeah, you see the replay, Zoe Weatherington getting all of that block. She recorded
a rare miscue there.
Pedraza tries to bring it over, bounces off the net. Dukes look to dial back in. Reed's attempt blocked by Trammell and Weatherington.
The super senior from Charlotte, North Carolina. She probably has the strongest kill on this Nittany Lions roster, and she's displayed that here so far in this one.
Bilanovic sends it over. Dukes try to dial back in. Feldman brings it back. Pedraza sets. Weatherington fires. Bang! Now Pedraza trying to keep the scoring run going. 6-1 for the Nittany Lions in these last few. Trammell and Weatherington.
Wow, this is just like the first set.
So you want to keep fighting. You never want to just back down from any challenge.
Especially after last season's match went to 5, and there's Weatherington.
That ball went down so fast. Great swing from Weatherington.
Ortega leaving it for Buechner and tapped right back for Weatherington.
Inside the court, and then when you are coming in, the angles aren't there as they would be if you're hitting the ball right from the pin.
Vallette is stuffed. Zoe Weatherington making an impact here.
Just going up and over. Yeah, just clamping down.
Are amongst the bottom teams in the country, and aces per set has just not been there for this squad this year. And the big stuff, Trammell sending it to the floor.
All the way out to the pin, you're somewhat limited, so you can see Michigan's attacker.
Burke looks to Simmons, and she is stuffed.
Good tough serve there from Beeson. And State handled it. Scramble mode for Nebraska. Pedraza to Weatherington. Left foot injury after starting the first 19 matches last year. And how about Weatherington? Again, rising to the occasion tonight.
Both offensively, but defensively, going up and putting up a very solid block.
Trying to stop Merzik with all the arm angles and the way she can be so deceptive, so challenging to slow her down. That's why not a lot of people do. Peyton Horse. Penn State notching its 5th block of the night. We'll circle that point here if Nebraska surges all the way back. That was massive. Could have been a 4-point lead for Penn State. Instead, it's 2. Weatherington.
Down the outside. She brings it in because she knows she doesn't have a middle going up with her. She has to keep those hands inside. High IQ play after high IQ play from Weatherington.
Beeson on the line. Murray's ball, right at the net. Beaten into the double block.
Dave Shundell trying to build this program up and try to get the Boilermakers to the next level.
One way to do that would be to sweep Penn State in the regular season. A block from the Nittany Lions. Great dig from Hudson, her 9th of the day.
A rejection from Weatherington.
That you try to avoid.
Merzick floats that serve over on the near side. Bonus serve is received. Weatherington crushes that one. Played in all 129 sets last year for Penn State. Been a key factor. So Wolverines just floated over. Weatherington on the near side. She gets it to go, or the far side, excuse me, I should say. Merzick lines that one over. Miscommunication again. Had to be free balled by the Wolverines. Pedraza to Trammell, tipped at the line. Dug out by the Wolverines. Stuffed was Wallette by Zoe Weatherington yet again. Since known, it's 9-5 Penn State.
Awesome block by Penn State. We've got someone
looking to close out the season in the top 3 of the Big Ten. As the Lions look to close things out here. Stuffed at the line again. Allie Holland and Zoe Weatherington right out of the timeout. It's 14-7. Jess Merzick back to serve. 13 kills on the night. Received by Cochran. Burke at the line. Wallette smacked and rejected. Another block for Penn State. Taylor Trammell.
Crawford getting it open. Merzick off hands. Weatherington
wanted to hit this ball. She dove her hands back into the seam for a huge shutdown.
Her first block of the night.
Julia Bishop gets us underway on this Friday night from Happy Valley. Mac Pedraza, the reigning Big Ten Center of the Week, finds Zoe Weatherington, who's been swinging hot right now for the Nittany Lions. As she slides in on that right side, the first point of the night goes to Penn State. Hold'em with 3 kills in the opening set, 3 digs as you saw moments ago. Zoe Weatherington slams it down.
From the first set too, once Zoe Weatherington gets going and has that consistent production,
there's still just that talent gap and that consistency gap between Penn State and Northwestern.
Stinson serve puts Merzick to the ground, but gets it across to Weatherington.
Yeah, it's Weatherington again. Sanjaka.
5 more to go in set 1 for them. Hernandez. Now Merzick. Hernandez again, blocked up front. Taylor Trammell does it herself.
Did a great job reading it. They went to Hernandez once, they went back to her again. Weatherington was 8, has 2 stars, and Trammell and Holland in the middle.
Maddie Chin gets blocked. That one their 3rd of set 1.
And Mac Pedraza, both within the Big Ten at Michigan and Ohio State, respectively. But, you know, with the transfer portal and everything, it's very quickly to change course and where you are and still find a place. Makes you feel like home.
Speaking of home, Taylor Trammell.
This match, or this set rather, excuse me.
Chin blocked up front, Trammell and Weatherington.
And then going back to the Russ Rose era, they've always just been strong offensively.
Far side, Morrissey was blocked down by Zoe Weatherington. Left side, Schnitta can't get it. Pedraza sets it on that side, blocked away, but a nice play by Weatherington. Pedraza, Weatherington just taps it over. Schnitta again. Who wants this one? Long rally here for this 4th point. And that one way too much off the arms of Spawn and out of play.
Holland, Trammell, along with even the setter, Pedraza among the who's who when it comes to rejections. 2 men off the slide near side with Eloise Brandowie. Merzick dug out. Thorpe again in the block.